Of course, this is the Blessed Lounge of Blessed 98.3 FM. You know how we do it. Of course, destination time being 4 p.m. And it's about time we talk that talk. That is Tech Talk. And I have our tech expert in the studio with me this beautiful Wednesday afternoon who will be talking to us about the tech skills. Good afternoon, Doctor. It's good to have you once again.
Compliment of the season, sir.
Oh yes. It's a wonderful season. I can see things are changing in terms of designs. Some people are repainting their houses. Some I don't know if people are buying Christmas trees. Have you gotten your own Christmas tree?
Nice.
Do you celebrate Christmas, by the way, Doctor?
Nice, sir.
You do. So did you get a Christmas tree, or is it the Christmas lights you got?
Everything.
You have everything in place.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
my, oh my. Looking
Yes,
forward
sir.
to having my own Christmas tree sometime
Yes, sir.
soon.
No
But
problem,
of course,
sir.
welcome on board. Welcome to the show. It's about time we talk that talk. That is Tech Talk. And of course, we do this every Wednesday afternoon, where we get to talk about technology, the current trends in technology, and how you can actually acquire the necessary skill in the world of tech. I did mention his name is Doctor, but his name is Dr. Gideon Ojeniyi. Of course, he's the MD or CEO of GTS E-Learning Center. Of course, that's located in Dubai, in the city of Ibadan. And for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about people getting training in the world of tech. I do know, I need to apologize for one thing, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
So 2 weeks ago, we had two winners on the show who were supposed to come to your center to learn some skill when it comes to tech. And we're yet to get their names across to you. So we'll ensure that. I hope it's not too late.
No,
Let's
no,
get it across.
no, sir.
Not at all. So
Yes,
we'll
sir.
get it across to you. That
Yes,
will
sir.
be today, right after the show. But today we're talking about the essence of field practicals when it comes to acquiring tech skills. And really, I want to understand this. Because when you're talking about field practicals, I thought the idea was just if you want to learn how to do tech, you should. You can also work from home. I mean, you learn these things. And of course, you can, if you're somebody who is too shy, who doesn't want to interact with people, you can always be behind your behind your computer, stay in your home all day long, maybe only step out for sunlight once in a while and the likes. But when you talked about it this afternoon, that we will be talking about field practicals, the essence of it, and improving your tech skills. I'm interested in this. So what exactly are the field practicals? Because you said you send those who are learning from you on practicals at the front
Yes, sir.
field. Where is the field to even start with? Doctor?
Okay. Compliment of the season to our listener at home. Welcome back to the edition of our program on Tech Talk on Blast FM. Since some weeks ago,
Yeah.
we've been discussing on technology, how to create an interest in the world of technology. But today we want to discuss on choosing a technology and way forward to become a successful expert in the world of technology
Yeah.
through the usage of you involving yourself in the practical skills.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people have been trooping in to become an IT professional. But we got to know that most of these applicants or learners, at the end of the day, most of them find it difficult to still get it right. The reason why most learners do not get it right is all because they believe that immediately they enroll in one or two tech training firm, they will know everything like that without involving themselves in practical. Now, as far as GTS E-Learning Institute of Management Science, IT and Vocational Academy is concerned now, we focus on practical to the fact that if anybody come into and register with us to learn with us, we have 10% classroom learning.
That's theoretical is 10%.
Yes.
So the remaining 90
Is
Practical
on feed.
classes.
Yes, on feed.
on field.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I will bring to one instance. Assuming that you are one of our clients that gave us a contract to develop a kind of a software for your establishment that, okay, GTS, please we want you to develop the software that this organization will be using at least to manage and control the activities of the establishment. Now, immediately we got this project. What I normally do is that I will call all our learners around. You see, this is the project that was just given to us. So we have to do this project together. So we'll go to the field, at least to work things out. We code together. After when we must have done with coding. So, in technology, we have diversification, we have segregation of power. I do tell them, you have to do this side, you do this one. At the end of the day, some of our learners, they find it easy to understand what they came for, because the software that we did together, if at the end of the day they were done with us, it will be very easy for a learner to know how to deploy such a software for an establishment. Compare with a kind of a learner that just been in class, okay, this is how you do it, you do this, you do that. Without practical experience, it's very difficult for it will be difficult for them to know how to execute the project. But taking them to field,
Doing the real job and not some.
yes.
Yeah.
So we normally show them the reality of what they came for. Okay, this is how we do this is how we do that. So we even enable them to understand what they came for without wasting much of our time. We will normally tell people that, okay, within 3 months they will know much about software development, and some people they do ask of how is it possible for someone to know how to develop a software within 3 months? Most people are usually like, we tell them evidence terminate argument. So we are practically oriented. When a learner go to feed, they make it easily. I have a kind of an applicant, new learner, is not up to a month now that they joined us. By the special grace of God, they've deployed like 3 software in Ibadan.
Of course, under your supervision, I would like to believe.
Yes.
Okay.
See, if I tell you anything here is 100% real, which you can confirm anywhere. I believe some of our clients outside there, they were listening to us, and they can confirm what we are saying, because it's not only me that will do the work. Our learner has to do it. What we just give them, we give them instruction, do it this way, do that, and they will do it. So now, what are we saying? What I'm saying in essence is that here at GTS e-learning, instead of management science, IT and vocational academy, we expose our youth to the tech world with practical experience. So not that they'll pay and they will not achieve anything, but it's only those that does not want to go to field. Those are the people that may be left behind. But the fact that you are ready to go to field, they will understand all they need to understand. Let me bring this one as a good example. It's like a farmer, someone that wants to study agriculture, that wants to learn much about how to be a professional farmer. Now, without being involving himself in going to the farmyard, okay, cutting off bush, weed, and making of ridges and heaps, it will be very difficult for such a farmer to know what they need to do. The farmer that is using his Android phone to control farmland, can you compare it with a farmer that will go to the farm yard himself and know what is going on at the farm? So technology has to do with practical. Practicalize what you've learned. Practicalize the theoretical aspect. Make it to become reality of a thing. So in doing of this, our youth will become a millionaire. Because some youth are outside there, haven't learned technology. Most of them are still at home hunting for job. That okay, where will I get customer that will give me web development website that will give me networking? No. Part of practical experience is you knowing how to contact a customer, how to look for a customer. Like me, we do go out, I'll take my people along, we'll drive out, we may park somewhere, and we may trek like 10, 30 minutes within a community. What are we looking for? We are looking for clients that will give us a contract. Part of practical experience that we are talking about is you knowing how to tell people, approach people on what to do. Okay, like 3 days ago, we went out at least to look for a new customer. I thought we moved to this Akala Express. So when we got to one shop, we enter, hello ma, we are into technology, and we got to know that you didn't have this in your establishment. That madam responded. She responded that we have it. Oh. But immediately she responded that they have it. But because of the practical experience that I told this madam that, hello, ma, the one you are using, we have another software that is better than the one you have.
Right.
The madam told us, she said, how do you know that the one we are using is giving us problem? I told the madam that, though the one you are using may not give you any problem, but we have a better offer for you, because I could see immediately when I entered this establishment, I could see a lot of customer, a lot of keke napep rider staying outside and waiting for what? Waiting for goods to pack. And I said the software that we have that we want to deploy to our establishment, we even enable you, make it faster. Right. So what they just need to do at the comfort of their house, they order for goods they want to purchase. So having ordered, immediately they ordered, immediately they paid, and you see the evidence from the back end on your system. You look for someone that will pack that product for them aside. So immediately the keke napep, the customer, immediately they get to your business entity, they'll pack it. So with that, there won't be any issue, there won't be conflict, there won't be wasting of time. So with that explanation, that madam said, okay, now how much are we now talking about?
Right.
And we give her the bills. And believe me, we believe that madam, we pay the money. So now, part of things that we need to know, that our people outside there, those who are looking forward to come to the world of technology, need to know, is that they should know how to approach customers. It's part of practical experience, practical things that they need to know when going to feed. They may know any programming languages. Without them having the practical experience of how to approach the customer, that's what they've learned so far will not turn to money. Mm-hmm. And the essence of coming to tech is to make money. So, to our people at home, the essence of today's topic is to at least open your eyes, open your mind to what you need to know. Not just that you go to Tech Hub, you register, all you love to do is to stay in the classroom and be watching YouTube video. You know, we have some tech establishments. When they register them, they will give them a login. Okay, go to this. They will be watching YouTube. Now, are they telling me that they will make it using YouTube alone for learning?
So they also need to get their hands dirty.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they need to familiarize themselves on any things that have been taught on in class.
Right.
But what matters most is familiarize themselves with the practical aspect. Practical is the main thing that we need in technology. Okay, a good example like networking. Networking is one of the simplest skills in technology. So for someone that wants to be a professional network operator or database administrator, they need to know all what they need to know. They have to lay their hands on the practical things, tools that they need to know, how to connect, how system can communicate, and a lot more. So we are encouraging our people who are aiming to come to the world of technology that when coming to our learning hub, they have to engage themselves in practical. Not that our guy used to send us to field always. Oh, we didn't have time to stay in class. No. Our guy is using us. No.
But that's part of how you acquire this skill. But we're going to talk more about this in terms of the practical side of things.
Yes, sir.
Because there are also those who say before you can learn something or be a master at it, you have to practice these things for 10,000 hours.
Yes, sir.
And you did mention that within 3 months, with lots of practical, 90% practical, you will start making millions. And I'm like, if this is that easy, am I not going to join this class?
You know what, sir? You know
what? Let's go on a break. You're going to
Okay,
answer
sir.
that. We go on a break, of course. This is Kids Daniel doing Too Busy to Be Big. And of course, afterwards,